Hi, my name is Noemi and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome in and don't forget to subscribe. Just a little disclaimer, don't mind the lighting, you guys. I'm recording quite late. So yeah, let's get started. So today I thought I would make a fun video. I thought I would combine astrology and perfumes because those are two things that I love. Of course, astrology is not something to live your life by, but I think it's quite fun and entertaining. So today, as a Gemini, I'm gonna pick perfume for each sign, and I'm also gonna give my experience about each sign. So let's get started. So the first sign of the zodiac is Aries. It's a fire sign, and for Aries, I would assign Gucci Rush or Myrrh and Tonka by Jo Malone. The reason why I'm assigning those those perfumes to this sign is because Tonka and Myrrh is very bold, quite incensey. It kind of smells fiery to me, comforting but fiery. And Gucci Rush is very bold. It's very out there. And yeah, all the Aries I've known are like that. They're unapologetically themselves. Yes, they're unapologetically themselves. And I think those two perfumes are very unapologetic, a little bit arrogant as well. And Aries are a little bit arrogant in my opinion. My dad is an Aries. I've had Aries friends, Aries coworker, and they're a lot of fun, very bold. I actually really like Aries, so yeah. Then the next sign is the zodiac is Taurus. So when I think of Taurus, I think of sandalwood, tonka bean, basically earthy or deep vanilla. The perfume I assign to Taurus is Tonka Imperial by Guerlain, or anything with heavy sandalwood base. My experience with Taurus has been that they are people that have great taste. They're drawn to more expensive stuff. And yeah, they're people with excellent taste most of the time. As a Gemini, I haven't encountered that many Tauruses in my life. All the one I know like food a lot. I find them a bit they're like more stuck in their ways, you know. They're not the sign that's gonna try new stuff, and I feel like I like to try new stuff. So that's maybe the only thing we don't really have in common, but they're very pleasant to be around. Just don't meet that many Tauruses really. All right, so the next sign is my sign, Gemini, okay? So Gemini, when I think of Geminis, I think of something pleasant that generally smells good. That's not you know, experimental or crazy. Even though Geminis are crazy, I think of a perfume that's not really crazy, a perfume that's very simple, but that just smells good. So to me, it's Daisy by Marc, or I would say Cloud by Ariana Grande. When I think of Geminis, I think of something light, and yeah, to me that's Geminis. I love Geminis. It's my sign. It's one of my favorite signs. I get along with every Gemini I come across. Okay, to be fair, we do have like a bad reputation, you know, but I think it's a really fun sign. It's a sign that's full of life, very interesting and fun people to be around. And yeah, so I really like Geminis. So next we have Cancers. When I think of Cancers, I think of something romantic and something that's pleasant, and that will make you feel comfortable, something that will make you feel at home, you know. So when I think of that, I think of Musc. I think of Narciso Rodriguez for Her. I think it's the pink bottle. I think of that for Cancers, or anything by Narciso Rodriguez I think could be worn by Cancer. It's just really comfortable. It's not brash. It's more or less pleasant. It's a musky scent. Yeah, and as a Gemini, I don't have that great of an experience with Cancers. You know what? Most Cancers I've come across are very reserved, and they're more to themselves. And yeah, like all the Cancers I know are very reserved and to themselves. So a lot of time we have like different interests. Like I feel like I enjoy like traveling and trying new stuff and making friends. And all the Cancers I know are more like home buddies, or yeah, they're more to themselves really. My experience with Cancer is that like we just don't really see eye to eye in a lot of stuff. Yeah, but they're very sweet people, but we just see the world differently, if that makes sense. Okay, so next we have Leos. So for Leos, I think the first perfume that came to my mind, guys, while I was preparing for this video was Dolce & Gabbana The One. Because to me it smells opulent. It has a peach note, but it's so regal almost, that automatically I thought of Leos. Or another one is Baccarat Rouge by Francisco Kurkdjian. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. Baccarat Rouge 540. To me, that's the same thing. It's opulent. It's there's a regal note to it. I don't know if it's I don't know what it is exactly, but it smells very regal and it makes me think of Leos. What I think of Leos, I thought for a long time I didn't really care for Leos, but I actually really like Leos. My best friend is a Leo. I have a lot of Leos around me. I really like Leos. I think they're really cool people. Yeah, I really like Leos actually. Also, they have great taste and they're very loyal people. So I really like that. Yeah, I really like Leos. So then we have Virgo. And when I think of Virgo, I think of something that smells clean. So I think no earthy tones, no musk or anything like that. I actually think right away of something citrusy but clean. And to me, that is a light blue by Dolce & Gabbana. I think it smells very clean, very pleasant. You can't really go wrong with it. And to me, that's the perfect perfume for Virgos. Yeah, light blue Dolce & Gabbana. My experience with Virgos has been neutral actually. I've had one Virgo friend, I think. I like the girl Virgos. They give really good advice basically. Like they're the friend that's gonna tell you if you're wearing something that looks bad or something like that. So I really like that about them. You can trust their opinion because they're always gonna try to improve you. The one thing that maybe I've noticed a lot of Virgos, if they have a problem with you, they might not tell you, I feel like that's Virgo. But besides that, I'm pretty neutral about that. So then we have a Libra. And when I think of Libra, I think of something beautiful, pretty, and pleasant. And of course, to me, that is Delina by Parfum de Marly. Or also, I think Burberry Her smells to me like Libras. Those are both very pleasant, beautiful smells. One has rhubarb, lychee, and peonies. The other one has like strawberries, and it's a strawberry twist on Baccarat Rouge. So it's like strawberry. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's just really nice. Kind of like strawberry lollipop a little bit, but in a good way. So that's how it smells to me. Those are pretty smells. Yeah. So what I think of Libra, I actually really like Libras. I've met a lot of Libras in my life. I've had a lot of Libra friends. You guys are really fun, really nice people. I do think it's true. They say like Libras want to please others and stuff like that. And I've definitely noticed that with a lot of Libra people. But overall, I love you guys a lot. I think you're tons of fun and you're pleasant to be around. All right, so the next sign is Scorpio. You can already tell what I'm gonna say. And the perfume for them is Effing Fabulous by Tom Ford. The reason why I picked that one is because to me, this perfume smells between burnt tires, like seriously, burnt tires, or like a club, But imagine it's like there's a lot of people in that club and they're all wearing like the same perfume and it's really nice, but there's also like the smell of sweat or like kind of like sex. That's kind of how it smells like to me. I actually really like it, but I think it's a weird scent. And that's kind of my experience with Scorpio. You guys are really weird. I actually don't have a great experience with them. I think maybe because I'm a Gemini, so we just don't really see the world the same way. Again, I still have Scorpio friends. Like, I have one Scorpio friend, but it's probably the sign I clash with the most. I think I'm an air sign, they're water. I find them very intense, but sometimes for no reason. So I think they can be very, very 100, and sometimes there's no reason to be on 100, That's how I feel. So I just think they're very like always on 100, always intense, and sometimes there's no reason to be that way. So yeah, that's my experience with Scorpios. So then we have Sagittarius, and for you guys, I picked Florabotanica by Balenciaga. I picked this one because it smells basically like weed. It smells like weed, but it's still really nice and it has a certain twist to it. That's what I think when I think of Sag. I think of someone that's out there, go with the flow. Actually, I don't know that many Sag that are into perfumes. Yeah, they usually like perfumes that don't smell like perfumes, if that makes sense. But yeah, I picked that one because that makes me think of Sagittarius. It kind of smells like weed, but in the best way possible, even though I don't like the smell of weed. It kind of smells like weed. It smells very different, very unique. It smells really cool as well. It's just a cool scent. And when I think of Sag, I think of someone that's traveled, or even when they're not traveled, they have cool hobbies. They've tried different stuff. They have different interests. They're interesting people, you know? So yeah, that's why I picked that one for Sag. My experience with Sagittarius is actually really good. One of my favorite signs, actually. I really like Sagittarius. They're very fun. They don't take themselves seriously. They love to have a laugh, and I love that. They're easygoing people. Yeah, I really love Sagittarius. It's one of my favorite signs. I think if I could choose, if I wasn't a Gemini, I would be a Sag. So yeah, I really like Sagittarius. Then we have Capricorn. For Capricorn, I picked Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel because I think it's a perfume that smells expensive. It's a perfume that smells like you're down for business in the best way possible. It's professional. It smells very professional to me. And yeah, that's what I think about when I think of Capricorn. I think of someone that's professional, put together, ambitious, you know. And yeah, to me, that's Chanel Coco Mademoiselle. Very professional, very put together. Yeah. And my experience with Capricorn is really good. I have one of my closest friends actually is a Capricorn. I don't really come across them that often, but every time I have, and I have known they were Capricorn, I've gotten along great with them. They're very, very cool people. I would say they're very straightforward. They're all straightforward and like honest, and they're down for business. It's always business with them, which I really actually don't mind. They're very upfront. What you see is what you get type of people, and I respect that about them. They don't really they don't act like they're anything else, so you can't really be surprised when they're super serious, you know? I would say I respect Capricorn a lot. Aquariuses, and the perfume for you guys is Zadig and Voltaire. This is her, and I picked that perfume because it's aromatic, and I feel like when I think of a type of scent, for Aquarius, I think of something aromatic. They don't really strike me as people that would be wearing perfumey perfumes, unless it's really weird. All the one I know are wearing perfume that's quite light and aromatic, very detached perfumes that are almost smells like air. The Aquarius I've met wears perfume that smells like scented air, if that makes sense at all. I don't know how to explain. But Aquarius is another one of my favorite signs. My sister is an Aquarius. I have a lot of friends that are Aquariuses. I actually really love that sign. I think they're really cool people. They give you your space when you need it, you know. Very original. They're one of a kind. I wouldn't say they all have something in common, but I would say they're all themselves. And I think they like that about people. Like when they meet someone, they like someone that's 100% themselves. And I love that about Aquariuses. They'll take you as you come, you know? And the last sign on the list is Pisces. When I think of Pisces, I think of something flowery, light, something that's not like dirty or animalistic or anything like that. And to me, that is Gucci Bloom by Gucci, or Flower Market by Replica. I think of Pisces, I think of something that's light, flowery, and dreamy. And to me, those two perfumes are exactly that. My experience with Pisces, I actually really like Pisces. I have a good friend that's a Pisces. I have Pisces coworker. I really like Pisces. I think you guys are a bit misunderstood, I would say. People have a hard time reading you, but I think they're very creative. I think they have a big heart, very big heart, and I admire that about them. Alright guys, so that's it for my video today. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. This perfume that I gave about your sign that you disagree with, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.